Hello and welcome to this video in which I will compare two Samsung mainstream TVs from Series 7, models NU7100 and NU7400. The exact model numbers are 49 NU7172 and 55 NU7402, so we have two different screen sizes, 49 and 55 inch. But this comparison is still valid as same panel type and picture processor are used. Samsung 2018 TV lineup consists of 5 different series: HD Ready, Full HD, UHD, Premium UHD and QLED. All TVs are based on VA LCD technology, and except for the flagship models, they use Edge LED backlight. 60Hz panels are used up to Premium UHD series NU8000 and also on the smallest QLED model, the 49-inch Q6F. Screen sizes span from 32 up to 82 inches, but this may vary from region to region. There are fewer curved versions available, which is a good thing, and all series except HD Ready and Full HD have Tizen 4.0 operating system, a platform that Samsung introduced in 2015. Let me now focus on mainstream Series 7 and two models that I've tested. In the datasheet, they look very similar. Both have native UHD LCD panels with Edge LED backlight, 60Hz refresh rate, support for HDR formats, UHD dimming, quad-core CPU, UHD picture processor, 3 HDMIs, 2 USBs, digital tuners, and Tizen 4.0. The differences in Samsung's picture quality index, the fact that NU7400 has so-called dynamic crystal color and NU7100 has pure color, and different remote control designations. But there's more. First and the most obvious difference is in the stand design. NU7100 has two separated legs, while NU7400 has a V-shaped stand at the center. 360 degrees design is used on both, and build quality is decent considering they are entirely made of plastic. Both can be mounted on the wall as well. NU7100 comes with standard remote control, stripped from any advanced functionality, while NU7400 is packed with one remote that is easier to use and has a built-in microphone. Tizen OS on both TVs looks and works exactly the same. The platform is easy to navigate and has many functions, though it is not as rich in apps as Android TVs. Samsung removed 3.5mm audio outputs from their TVs, starting with 2016 models, and kept doing so up to this day. That is the reason why more and more users look for Bluetooth support on their new TV. NU7100 doesn't have it, but NU7400 and higher models do, so if you plan to connect wireless devices such as headphones, speakers, keyboards, mice or gamepads, take this into consideration. So I've addressed two advantages that NU7400 has: more advanced remote control and Bluetooth support. But now we've come to the good stuff, advantages in picture quality and gaming. To begin with, NU7400 has higher contrast. I've measured value that is 38% higher than on NU7100. The difference may vary from unit to unit and from screen size to screen size, but this is one proof to justify higher picture quality index that Samsung is stating. The next one is the ability to display wider color gamut. NU7400 can cover a higher percentage of DCI-P3, which is important for watching UHD HDR content. You will see deeper colors compared to NU7100, that can only cover the standard color gamut, which is okay if you plan to watch DVDs and Blu-rays, but not enough for decent UHD HDR picture. Two areas in which both TVs are disappointing is HDR and bright room performance. I've measured peak luminance of 310 nits on NU7400 and 290 nits on NU7100, which is not enough for watching content in a very bright room. Semi-glossy screen also supports this statement. The lack of any local dimming technique and low peak luminance leads to poor HDR performance, without any punch or dynamics compared to SDR content. If you want better HDR picture, check Samsung NU8000 or QLED TVs, or models from competitors such as LG's SK8500. Both TVs have the same issue with dimming that occurs when a dark scene is being displayed. Unless you are in PC mode, the backlight will reduce its power, leading to loss of details in shadows and fluctuations of brightness that some may find distracting. On the other hand, PC mode has fixed color gamut option to native, which makes colors in standard color spaces oversaturated on NU7400. Though the same happens on NU7100, it is not such an issue because TV cannot display wide color gamut. Both TVs have limited motion resolution, so they are not ideal for watching sports. You can enable motion interpolation if you like it, and there is also a black frame insertion option that works best for 24p content. Dirty screen effect was barely noticeable on both TVs, and same goes for backlight bleed, which was well controlled. The viewing angles are limited, so it is best to get this TV if you will be sitting directly in front of it. The final advantage of NU7400 is in lower input lag, 15.2 milliseconds versus 21 milliseconds on NU7100. On NU7400 I've also discovered Auto Low Latency mode, or ALLM, one of the functions from HDMI 2.1 specification. In this case, when I was connecting PS4 Pro, NU7400 would automatically enter game mode. You can also disable this function in the menus. Overall, after small tweaks in game mode, I was able to obtain good picture quality and had a lot of fun playing games on both models. The sound quality on both TVs is exactly the same, good enough only for not demanding users. So I would encourage everyone else to connect external audio system for much better audio experience. And this brings us to the end. Samsung NU7400 is indeed a better TV in several segments. It has higher contrast and wider color gamut, lower input lag, comes with one remote control and has a built-in Bluetooth. Just like NU7100, it is a good TV if HDR and bright room performance is not very important to you, and if you want a decent TV for different types of content. NU7400 is more expensive, so check if features and improvements it offers are important to you. If not, NU7100 is also a decent choice considering the price. And this brings us to the end of this video. I would like to thank the Samsung office in Croatia for providing me a review unit. As always, thank you for watching and let me know what you think about these TVs and which one would you pick. Till next video, bye bye!